morning. First of all, I would like to introduce myself to all of you here. I am Cecilia Salibutami. My student ID is 18106461. I'm from class Accounting G. I take accounting from Mr. Adi Mursalin. In this opportunity, I would like answer the question given by my lecturer, Mr. Adi Mursalin. The question consists of three parts, namely part 1 with relate to the accounting theory and its practice, part B which is related to video of accounting, and part C which is related to accounting article. Well, I start to answer the question in part A. 1. What is accounting? Write the definition of accounting to 5 experts. Definition of accounting. Accounting is the recording of financial transactions along with storing, sorting, retrieving, summarizing, and presenting the result in various reports and analysis. Accounting is also a field of study and profession dedicated to carry out two tasks. According to Warren Reid, accounting is an information system that provides report to stockholders about the economic activities and condition of the business. And according to Arnold, accounting is a system that provides information to anyone who must make a decision and control the implementation of the decision. According to Charles Thomas Horgan and Walter G. Harrison, accounting is defined as an information system that measures business activities, process data into reports, and communicates the result to decision makers. According to Dr. M. Gere, accounting is applied science and the art to recording where the processing and analysis of record is carried out constantly based on certain rules and systems. What is accounting cycle? 2. What is accounting cycle, and explain in details the cycle of the step of accounting cycle. The accounting cycle is the holistic process of recording and processing all financial transactions of a company from when the transaction occurs to its representation on the financial statement to closing the accounts. Step in accounting cycle. 1. Transaction. Financial transactions start the process. If there are no financial transactions, there would be nothing to keep track of. Transaction may include buy debt, pay for of purchase or acquisition of asset, sales revenue, or any expense incurred. 2. Journal entries. Journal entries with the transaction set in the place. The next step is to record these entries in the company journal in chronological order, in debiting one or more accounts and crediting one or more accounts. The debits and credit must always balance. 3. Posting to the general ledger. Posting to the general ledger, the journal entries are then posted to the general ledger, where a summary of all transactions to individual accounts can be seen. 4. Trial balance. Trial balance at the end of the accounting period, which may be quarterly, monthly, or yearly, depending on the company. A total balance is calculated for the account. 5. Worksheet. Worksheet. When the debits and credits on the trial balance don't match, the bookkeeper must look for error and make corrective adjustments that are tracked on worksheet. 6. Adjusting entries. At the end of the company accounting period, adjusting entries must be posted to the accounts for accrual and deferrals. 7. Financial statement. The balance sheet, income statement, and cash flow statement can be prepared using the corrective balance. 8. Closing. The revenue and expense accounts are closed and zeroed out for the next accounting cycle. This is because revenue and expense account are income statement account which show performance for a specific period. Balance sheet accounts are not closed because they show the company financial position at a certain point in time. 3. Mention the accounting equation and explain the components of accounting equation. Asset equals liabilities plus owner's equity. Asset include cash and cash equivalents, all liquid assets which might include treasury bills and certificates of deposit. Liabilities. Liabilities are what a company typically owns or needs to pay to keep the company running. Shareholders' equity. Shareholders' equity is a company total assets minus its total liabilities. 4. What is account and why are the use of account in accounting equation? The account is a hierarchical record of addition and subtraction per type of financial transaction in accordance with the category of elements in the accounting equation, namely assets, liabilities, equity, income, and company expense. And why are the use of account in accounting equation? To be more specific and in explaining the recording transaction. 5. What is the purpose of accounting? The purpose of accounting is to accumulate and report on financial information about the performance, financial profession, and cash flow of a business. 6. What are assets, liabilities, and owner's equity? Assets include cash and cash equivalents or liquid assets, which might include treasury bills and certificate of deposit. Liabilities. Liabilities are what a company typically owes or needs to pay to keep company running. Shareholders' equity. Shareholders' equity is a company total asset minus its total liabilities. 7. What is business transaction? A business transaction is an economic event with a third party and that is recorded in an organization accounting system. 8. What are revenue, expense, and withdrawals? Revenue or income, money the company earns from its sales of products or service, and interest and dividends earned from marketable securities. Expense, money the company spends to products, to goods or service that it sells. Withdrawals or owners' withdrawals are payment from an owner's share in a company. In other words, it's money the owner took out of the company to use for personal expense. 9. Explain the step for analyzing the business transaction. The steps in analysis business transaction can be done in the following order. Determines the effects of transaction and assets, account, liabilities, owner's equity. Determine the effects of the transaction on each account, whether the account has increased or decreased. Determine whether the increase or decrease in the account must be recorded next to the credit or next to the debit. Number 10. 1. On March 3, 2017, Mr. Rudy deposited 100 million to fast media companies as an initial capital deposit. Transaction analysis. The transaction result in an increase in the company cash 100 million on the debit side, and owner's capital increase of the same amounts on the credit side. 2. On March 5, 2017, Fast Media bought 5 Lenovo laptops worth 32 and 500 millions in cash. Transaction analysis. The Lenovo laptop equipment purchase transaction in cash result in an increase and decrease in assets on the debit side, namely the decrease in the cash account and an increase in the equipment accounts. Nevertheless, the total asset value remains the same because the change occurred only in the composition of the asset. 3. On March 14, 2017, Fast Media bought consumables or BHP, namely printer, ink, HPS paper, and sticker paper from a Glorious Red shop valued at 4,700,000. The Red store agreed to be billed would be paid in April 2017. Transaction analysis. The transaction is the purchase of consumables on credit or debits. As a result, 3 is an increase in the columns which are assets on the debit side, and at the same time there is increase in debits to the Glorious Red shop which are recorded on the credit side. 4. On March 16, 2017, the Fast Media company issued cash 12 million to pay for personal needs of the veteran. Transaction analysis. The transaction was a decrease in cash which result in a reduced asset value on the debit sides of 12 million, and the same time the capital of the gambler of the credit side decreased by the same amount. 5. On March 25, 2017, Fast Media pay of salary 3,500,000 and an office rental fee 5,800,000. Transaction analysis. The tuna fee payment result in a increase in assets, more precisely cash 9,300,000 on the debit side, and the same time increase called the result in the decrease in the capital on the credit side. 6. On April 10, 2017, Fast Media paid debts to a Glorious Red shop worth 4,700,000 in cash. Transaction analysis. The transaction result in the increase in the asset due to payment in cash. The cash values was recorded by 4,700,000 with the same amounts of the credit side decreasing. 11. Cecil Jameson Anthony et al. Is a partnership owner and operated by Cecil Jameson. On July 1, 2007, Cecil Jameson Anthony et al. Has the following assets and liabilities: cash $1,000, account receivable $3,200, supplies $850, land $10,000, account payable $1,550. Office space and office equipment are currently being rent, pending the construction of the office complex on land purchased last year. Business transactions during July are summarized as follows. A. Received cash from clients for service $3,928. Cash increases $3,928 on debit side. Income decrease $3,928 on credit. B. Paid creditors on accounts $1,055. Transaction is account payable increase $1,055 on debit. Cash decrease $1,055 on credit. C. Received cash from Cecil Jameson as an addition investment $3,700. Transaction is cash increase $3,700 on debit side. Owner's equity decrease $3,700 on credit side. D. Paid office rent for the month $1,200. Transaction is rent expense increase $1,200 on debit. Cash $1,200 on credit. A. Change client for legal service on account $2,025. Transaction is cash increase $2,025 on debit. Income decrease $2,025 on credit side. F. Purchase office supplies on account $245. Transaction is supplies increase $245 on debit side. Cash decrease $245 on credit side. G. Received cash from clients on accounts $3,000. Transaction is cash increase $3,000 on debit side. Income decrease $3,000 on credit side. H. Receive invoice for paralegal service from legal agency for July to be paid on August 10, $1,635. Transaction is account payable increase $1,635 on debit side. Cash decrease $1,635 on credit side. I. Paid the following week's expense $850. Answering service expense $250. Utilities expense $325 and miscellaneous expense $75. Transaction is wages expense increase $850 on debit. Service expense increase $250 on debit. Utilities expense increase $325 debit side. Miscellaneous expense increase $75 on debit, cash decrease 1,500 US dollar on credit side. G. Determine that the cost of office supplies and on hand was 980 US dollar. Therefore, the cost of supplies used during the month was 115 US dollar. Transaction is supplies increase 115 US dollar on debit, cash increase 865 US dollar, expense decrease 980 US dollar on credit. K. Jameson withdrew 1,000 US dollar in cash from the business for personal use. Prefer increase 1,000 US dollar on debit, cash decrease 1,000 US dollar on credit. Instruction 1. Determine the amount owner equity Cecil Jameson capital of July 1, 2007. Owner's equity 30,520 US dollar. 2. State the assets, liabilities, and owner equity as of July 1 in equation from similar to that shown in this chapter. In tabular from below the equation indicate the increase and decrease result from each transaction and the new balance after each transaction. Asset equals liability plus owner equity. 50,050, 1,530 plus 13,520. 11. Part B. In this part, the questions are related to the accounting video. You must answer the question based on the following instruction. A. What is the title of video? B. Who is the speaker in the video tell you? C. What does the video tell you? D. Explain the contents in details of the video you watch. E. What are the benefits for you watching the video? Please open the following links and watch them. First link. A. Principle of accounting. B. Marks certification. C. Accounting process, user accounting data, used in financial reporting, assumption, the basic accounting equation, transaction, and financial statement. D. The purpose of accounting is to 1. Identify, record, and communicate the economic events of an 2. Organization 2. 3. Interest user. User account data equals management, human resource, financial, and marketing. Financial statement equals balance sheet, income statement, statement of owner equity, statement of cash flow, not disclosure. The basic accounting equation equals asset, liabilities plus owner equity. E. Can understand the accounting principle and apply it in economic activities. Second link. A. Accounting equation and how transaction affects the equation. B. MREs, the price. C. Equation asset, liabilities, and owner equity and definition of accounting. D. Asset is something of value owned by the business. Example, cash, supplies, and equipment. Liabilities and amount owed of business. Expel, a vendor allow you to buy now and pay later. A bank loans you money. Owner's equity is owner's share of asset after liabilities are certified benefit of accounting. Equals planning, recording, analyzing, and importing financial information. A. Can analysis accounting equation and now affect the equation. Third link. A. How to do a balance sheet. B. Super pass CPA. C. How to do balance sheet. D. How to do the balance sheet? First of all, three are two sides to the balance sheet, the right and left side. On the left side, you will have your asset. On the right side, you will have two sections, liabilities and owner equity. The left side and right side will always be equals, and the main balance sheet equation is asset equals liabilities plus owner equity. This makes sense because the assets are on the left side and it will always equals what is on the right side, which is the liabilities and owner equity account added together. I know how to do balance sheet. Link 4. A. Financial accounting income statement. B. Math Fisher. C. Income statement. D. Income statement and format of the statement. Revenue expense equals net income. The part of income statement is sale, cost of goods sold, gross profit, interest expense, and net income. E. I have now about financial accounting. Link 5. A. Introduction Accounting 1. B. Kimberly Down. C. What is accounting, tax accounting, managerial accounting, and financial accounting? D. What is accounting? Accounting is the language of business. Tax accounting is small part of accounting, and tax accounting helps determine how much is owed to the government for tax. Managerial accounting is designed to help people inside the business make decisions. Financial accounting is designed to help people outside the business make decisions. E. I can identify accounting. Part C. 1. Yes, because accounting provides you with skill and knowledge that can be applied to a number of industries. In fact, so long as there are business in the world, accounting will always be needed. 2. Organize financial record, revenue statement for accuracy, make certain the record and statement complies with the law, compute tax owner, prepare tax return, ensure prompt payment, inspect account books and accounting statement to keep up to date, suggest why recruit overdid and increase revenue and provide accounting service. 3. Because even if you did want to branch off into finance and economic, a background in accountancy allows the value groundwork for developing broader monetary theory. Accountancy can hone their craft through the application of known methodologies. These skills are desired in every industry. For most accountants, it's never hard to find. 4. The most common course to study for career in accounting is a diploma of accounting. When studying accounting, you will acquire knowledge about the laws that govern business, typical business administration schemes, the technique of accounting, education, and accounting theory. You will be taught how to prepare the key document that your job will include, including business proposal, financial statement, and tax returns. 5. Yes, because accounting could be right up your alley. However, if you like a rule that is contains setting and requires more specification and restocking, you may want to try other financial rules. 6. Sure, it's normal to not have your future career entirely figured out. There are lots of people jobs. It's to help tuck your throat. This recession, if you can quit, dedicate If a diploma of accounting is right for you, you can always talk to student advisor, to the head of the department at the educational institute you want to study at. That way you can get some advice from people who have true understanding of three course and industry. 7. If you dedicate to study a diploma of accounting, you probably won't have to wait long to start working. Jobs in accounting are always in demand, and the skill you learn through study accounting, Lonsdale Institute has a great range of certificates and diploma to choose from, so go ahead and contact us today. This is my answer for the middle test from my lecturer, Mr. Adi Mursalin. Thank you and good morning.